What it do, Master Joga? We are back again with another video. This time we're going to do a futsal video, second game of the season versus Haram FC. They brought a squad to play against us, and of course, of the 5 teams, 3 are wearing red jerseys, and so we have to change to another shirt color and whatever. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, please share it with the homies. Road to 1,000. Trying to make it happen, okay? Please help your boy out. Enjoy the video. Peace. All right, guys. About to start the game here. We are the team in this purple blue looking color because 3 of the 5 teams in this league are freaking wearing red. And thankfully, Nick had these city futsal champion jerseys from his other team. And so, yeah, we're in blue, not in red today. No numbers. But I still got everyone's names. Look like our starting lineup is Nick, Jardel, George, Thomas, and Gio. And we're playing against Haram FC. And they had just got these red jerseys. And I have no idea why, but in futsal, the away team changes. When soccer, the home team changes. So another one of those like little rules that we're just gonna have to play along with here. Jardel on the ball. He's taking on B Lee, who steps on it. Yeah, they brought some super cracks to come and help them today. So let's see how this goes. But Haram's a good team. They're a bunch of fit guys. They're all super young, either just graduated or graduating. So they can all play, and they're all fit. And I think some of them might have even grown up playing futsal as a kid, since futsal with the kids in Dallas has been a thing for a couple years now. But, with the first men's futsal league here. So we got Haram, dribbling in the middle. This is a good game. A lot more possession than, like, if you watch the free agents video. This team will be a lot more competitive than that game. Unfortunately, even though I really love everyone on free agents, this game is starts off intense, guys. A lot of going back and forth. Ooh, almost messed it up. Jardel with a little light press. They're keeping a lot of possession. We're just chilling on defense, seeing what we can do, feeling each other out. It's a new team. Only our second futsal game, so everyone's just trying to, get their feet under them, it looks like. Yes, but we have possession now. Nick steps on it. He resets with George. George dribbles, loses the ball. Our kick in. George to Thomas. Thomas scoops it back to George. He's going to switch it to the right to Jardel, who takes his touch, gives it back to George on the left. He takes his space. We have a 3v2 counter, 3v3. George shoots. Oh, yes, Jardel missed. Ooh, that was close. They play out of the back. Brendan Lee dribbles into the middle, cuts inside. Dribbles again, resets. I don't know this guy's name, but he's a baller. He dribbles left, shoots left. Oh, right when I said that. Look, 1-0. We're down. Yikes. Thomas does our kickoff. We're already down, so no clean sheet, and we lose possession immediately. Wow, guys, we are off to a hot start, it looks like. Brendan Lee on the ball. He's dribbling around, looks, gives a bad pass, unfortunate, but also fortunate for us. Jardel dribbles. He's 1v1. He puts a ball back post. Thomas, ooh, unfortunate. And they lost possession. Yes, okay, so our kick in. George, Gio switches to the right to Jardel. Jardel is going to face up 1v1. Oh, gives a nice pass to Nick. Oh, we missed. Guys, we've had our chances already. We've already got our chances. And they score. Now we're down by 2. This is what happens when you don't put your chances away. But thankfully, this is futsal, and any score in futsal is just not safe. You could be up by multiple goals, as you'll come to find out. And, yeah, if you watch LDN Movements, it's like this English team. This dude, Jamie, he makes videos, and they're like my favorite futsal team on YouTube by far. And they're awesome. I mean, second favorite now, ooh-hoo. You guys have no idea how much I like to watch my favorite YouTuber, which is Master Joga. So, like and subscribe, guys, share with the homies so you can keep up with our videos. Haram with the ball, they're keeping possession. They've had a lot of possession. They're up by 2 goals. We've missed our chances. We have 0 possession, so we're not looking too hot, but maybe it's just because the jersey change, We get a corner kick. Nick to Thomas to George to Jardel. Jardel dribbles, resets with Thomas, gives it to Nick. Unfortunate, they're going to be good. They're kicking. Whatever. They have the ball. They switch it over to B Lee, plays it up the line. He's going to set a pick. Yeah, you can set a pick in futsal. You can't in soccer. You can if the ref didn't see you, but you can't in soccer normally. But you can, yes, you can in futsal set a pick. So every tactic is is a tactic here. And we are playing on a court, so, you know, it makes sense to me. Diego with the ball, tries to do a nutmeg pass. Unfortunate. Tantalizing Darren gets it. He's going to step on it. He's going to give it back to Diego, who's on the left, and we kicked it out of bounds. So they're kicking. They have the ball now. Haram in the red with the ball. Resets with their goalie. Remember, he can only touch it once in his own half, so it can't pass it back to him. Cut off those angles if we felt like it. Haram's still on the ball. Ooh, shoot. Ah! Gio hits the ball, though. Gio's in his hands. Gives it out to me on the right. I look up. I step on it. I'm going to switch it over to the left to the Tantalizer. He tries to play a give and go with Thomas. Thomas is going to reset with Diego. Diego takes a step in the middle. He dribbles into the middle, continues, tries to give it to me on the right. I set him up for Darren. Darren shoots. Over the bar. I'm here pressuring. Yeah, they reset with their keeper. That's two times. Two times to the goalie. Yeah, ooh. Okay, see? Okay, so if you paid attention. Oh, my God, Thomas, you got to finish that, Thomas. They passed it back to the keeper twice. Oh, he used his hands. He played it out. That's his one. So you're one from the goal kick. And then they passed it back to him. That was the two times. Had anyone touched it, like of the opposing team, had we touched it, then they would have been able to pass it back to him. But, you know, no one touched it. They passed it back to him. And we missed. We should have scored. Thomas, I love you, but what a man. Should have scored. I try to play it back post. Darren doesn't work out. But Darren gives me the corner, and I shoot, and I score. Yes, baby. I'm starting the comeback. Okay, we're only down by one now. Yeah, okay, and I'm on the scoreboard. Vamos. Here we are, defending. Haram. Ooh, nice little play. I'm going to try to kick it out of bounds, but Jardel gets it. Jardel still has the ball. I get the ball now. I try to go for a meg. I get the meg, but then I do an awful, terrible pass. They shoot. Thankfully, we block that. Their corner, though, then a nice little scoop back. You know, it's kind of like a reset, back post. I don't know. Hopefully, you're watching the video, but if you're just listening here because you like my voice, guys, I love you. Please like, subscribe, share with the homies. Okay, I give the ball out wide left to Darren. He tries to get back to me in the middle. Bro, make a run, Johnny. Jeez. 2 games in a row, Darren gives me that pass, and I don't get there. Gio gets the ball, though. He gives it to me, and I turn, and I'm going to chip the keeper with my right foot. Goal. Tie the game up 2-2, baby. Pretty sure I subbed out for Nick here. Tantalizing shoots. This is a nice keeper save by them. Haram kicks it out of bounds. Diego resets with Gio. He gives it to Nick on the right. I don't know, what would you call that? I should ask Diego what you would call that. But, you know, you're like in the corner. So I guess Nick was in the corner. Darren's in the corner. Tries to cross to Nick. Unfortunately, miss, but they counterattack. What a shot! Gio with a save. Barely back inside of the box. Thank goodness. But what a save. Haram with the ball. They're keeping possession. Diego goes and steps on it. Tries to get possession back. Haram still manages to keep it. Resets with their keeper, who clears it. Gives it to Jardel. Jardel dribbles. He's going to shoot. He's going to step on it. He's going to cut it back. Jardel's in the corner. He's 1v1. Resets with Diego. Takes his touch with his soul. Rolls into the middle. Gives it out wide right to Darren, who just his left, and misses it over. Tantalizing Darren. Haram with the ball now. Haram's dribbling. Looks around. Passes it out to the left. He's going to take the ball into the middle. I lied. He passes it into the middle, and then they reset, so now they're back in their shape. Haram with a nice little spell of possession here. A couple passes in a row, slinging it together. I see, and they pass it out of bounds. Thank goodness. Gio to George. George now is back on the court. He's going to switch it to the right to the tantalizing Darren, who gives it to Jardel, but Jardel missed it. Gives it to Nick. Back to Jardel. Jardel's going to shoot here. Golazo. Vamos, Jardel. Yeah. Now, their kickoff. Haram with the ball. And I'm doing these longer videos, guys, so let's see how this goes. I do think I'm a little bit better this second time. I did the voiceover yesterday. As you guys know, I'm trying to pump out all these videos like as quickly as possible just because I have so much footage to go through. And, you know, why not, man? Road to 1K. So, guys, please help us get to 1,000. Please, I hope you enjoy these videos. Comment if you guys think we should be doing anything. But I promise you, with the editing, it's not going to get any better. Unless someone wants to edit for free, you know. Anyways, Thomas on the ball. He's going to reset with Nick. Nick looking around. He dribbles towards the right side of the court. My VO, like I said, if you watched the first game yesterday or whenever you're watching these videos, this is the second game of the Futsal League, and I didn't really set up the VO correctly. So every game after this, the VO should be a little bit better. See a little bit more of this side of the court. Jardel dribbles. Nice little scissor. Pushes left. Resets with Nick. Hopefully, like I said, we can see a little bit more on this side of the court, but for now, you guys are just going to get what you get, and if we miss some clips, I'm so sorry. Jardel with the ball in the middle. He's holding it up. They loses out, though. 3v2 with Haram. He resets back.
And now we're back in our defensive shape, sort of. Nick tries to clear it out of bounds, though. Unfortunate. Jardel using his big old muscles. Boy, yes, he's 1v1. Now we're 2v1. He dribbles. Loses out. Unfortunate. Our ball. Thomas resets with, who knows? I'm assuming Nick. Yep, Nick has the ball. He gives it to the middle to Gio. Gio takes his touch. Oh, no, we're out of the court. Oh, no. And they scored. Our kickoff. I do a little fake kickoff because why not? Give it to Thomas. Thomas gives it to me. I'm going to spin. I go dribble right. I try to pull it back to George. Terrible pullback, but Thomas gets the ball now. Thomas is in the middle trying to do some damage. Shoots. I step on the ball. I don't win out, but we're all pressuring. George doesn't let him out. George, but they do get out. Now Diego gets the ball, and he gives it to me, and I try to give it to Diego, but it was a terrible, terrible pass. But Brendan Lee gives it to me, and I'm going to shoot. I'm going to try to shoot. I'm stuck. I should reset. I dribble. I'm continuing to dribble. Little baby Meg. Step. Scoop. Ooh. I take that. Vamos. Hey, I'm on fire right now, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm on fire. Feed the beast, baby. Feed the beast. Yeah, I've been trying to work out, guys. You know, I used to be in shape, but the retired body is not doing me any good. So I'm trying to make a comeback. And by comeback, I mean I just want to be, like, in shape for a dad, guys. You know, I want to be able to play men's league at a high level. Or, like, not a high-level men's league, but I just want to be good at men's. I want to be able to play against the kids and make our team win. And that's what we're doing right now, baby. I'm pretty sure we have the lead. Like I said, I don't have the scoreboard. I edit the scoreboard at the end. I should do it earlier, but I get really excited. You know, I put other clips together. I'm like, I just want a voiceover. And my wife's like, please, you know, because apparently I'm doing longer videos. But I'm like, nah, I got a voiceover. It's for the squad. It's for all 10 people that watch these videos. But soon it'll be thousands of people watching these videos and be worth it paying the bill. I get the ball here. And, oh, I should have been back post. Thomas, good pass, bro. I'm so sorry. A bunch of these runs I'm making, I'm not getting on the end of them. We're pressuring, though. We're trying not to let him clear. Thomas gets the ball. Unfortunate. Haram's still on the ball. Haram dribbles in the middle. Diego takes it. I give it back to Diego. Diego tries to scoop. Oof. Good try. Haram with their goal kick. They play out of the back. I'm doing a light press, apparently. This guy's trying to take Diego on 1v1. He gives it out wide to the left to his other teammate. I don't know their names, and they don't have any numbers, so it's pretty hard to, you know. Gio gives me the ball. Don't really know what to say about him. I lose the ball out. Wow. They're going to counter it out. 2v2, looks like. Oh, please don't finish. Please don't. Yes, Gio with a save. Oh, clearance. Do something. Yes, our ball. I kick it in. I give it to Diego. I make him run. I get the ball back. Step on it. I'm now in 1v1. We're in a 2v2. I lose the ball out. Oh, no, I still got it. Oh, yes, big muscles. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, and I kick it out of bounds. Terrible muscles. Terrible. Haram with the ball. Brennan Lee, the one guy I do know. He's on the ball now. He's like chilling with Thomas in front of him, but he passes it to this guy. Diego wins out. We're in a 3v2. Thomas tries to pull it. Didn't really work out. Brennan Lee with the ball. He's dribbling in the middle. Thomas wins it back. They're kicking, though. They give it to their goalie, who only has 4 seconds on his side of the court. Nice little flick here. We're going to go they're in a 3v3, but Darren wins out. Darren dribbles. He's going to pass me the ball. He's going to shoot. He's going to do something. Yes, he gives me the ball. Yes, I'm on fire. Thank you, Darren. Feed the freaking beast, bro. Let's go. Back post tap-ins, my favorite goals. Haram, kickoff. Haram with the ball. They're keeping possession. They reset here with the guy in the back. Gives it to the left. Now they're still on the left because he resets. He dribbles Diego. Nice. He takes the ball inside, and he resets. Now keeping possession. They're doing their little rotation. I like it. Now this guy's here in the middle. He's going to pass it out wide to the right. He's going to backpedal. Brendan Lee trying to find Brendan Lee, but Nick gets in the ball. He's a nice little step. 3v2 here. Can we do a nice little counter? Gives it to Jardel on the right. Oh, finish. Unfortunate. Hey, but that was a good little play there. We had a little good moment. They're kicking. Haram steps on the ball. He's looking right. Should look at the other side of the court. Diego wins out. Diego's going to reset with the tantalizing Darren, who's pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling some more. He's going to switch it. No, he's not. He's going to give it to Brendan Lee. Come on, that's the other team, bro. I know you're friends, but geez. But Darren wins it back, and he's going to go 1v1, and he loses out. And this guy here is keeping possession. Darren's trying to pull him back, trying to do like one of those little fouls, but it's not really a foul. But Nick wins the ball. Yes, Nick has the ball, and he's going to try to get a kick in. Gives it to Diego. Diego switches out right to Jardel, who gives it back to Diego in the middle. He takes his touch, gives it to the left to Darren, who has an okay touch. Resets to Jardel. Pretty sure it hit Post Malone. Haram with the ball. Brendan Lee takes it on the line against Nick with speed. Oh, Brendan Lee, what a finish. Good goal. Our kickoff. Boop. Darren resets with George. He gives it to Jardel in the middle, who tries to dribble this guy 1v1 in the back. Oh, but he loses out. It's 1v3, though. Now they're in a 3v3. Darren versus his boy. Darren wins out. Our kick in, yeah. Darren kicks it into George, who dribbles down to the right. He's going to pull it back to Nick, who's going to reset with the tantalizing in the middle. He steps on it, gives it to the left to Jardel, who gives it back to him in the middle. Darren looking around. Darren's going to do this. Nice little pass to Nick over the top. Nick resets with Jardel, who's going to reset back in the middle with Darren, who gets it on the right. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, what a pass to Nick. What a finish. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow, what a goal. One of those where, like, the VO didn't really catch Darren's pass, but it did get the finish, and what a finish it was. Wow. Haram's kickoff. Haram with the ball now. Haram's doing their little rotation. They have a good little rotation, guys. Like I said, they brought a couple players to play against us. This isn't... If last week, so the week before this game, they had like the same guys, but they didn't have as many guys, and right now they have a bunch of good guys who play. So it's a pretty good game here. Gio gives it to Nick, who resets with George. George in the ball. He gives it to Jardel. Jardel's looking around. He's going to pull it back, I think. Yeah, resets with George. George steps on it. He's going to probably play give and go with Nick. No, loses out. But this guy's going to go 1v1. George recovers 2v2 now. Yes, we're in overload. Trent is making his appearance. Gio, what a save. Trent, guys, my boy Trent is the GOAT one. But the guy tore his ACL maybe like 10 months ago, 11 months ago now, and is making his comeback. And this is like the first time I've seen Trent play. I think he had played for like a week or two just for fun with the homies, like in a lower level league. But here he's hopping into a semi-competitive game, guys, and he's looking good. So that's why he has that cool-looking leg sleeve. But, man, Trent's coming back, baby, coming back. Jardel on the ball, gives it to George. George gives it to Nick, who gives it back to George. Gives it back to Nick, who gives it to Jardel. Jardel's looking around, gives it to Nick, gives it to Trent. Trent's going to keep possession here. Yes, what a move, bro. What a hard cut. I'm telling you guys. Hey, foul, bro. Give me the foul. What? Whatever. Haram with the ball. Apparently it was a foul on Trent, but, you know, I'm not zooming in, guys. Like I said, the editing's not happening like that today. Haram still stepping on the ball. They're keeping a lot of possession. Haram, they might have, like, more possession than us, to be honest, guys. They might. I mean, I don't do the VO stats because it costs extra, but maybe, you know, if our YouTube channel grows a bunch, we'll do the VO stats, let the VO kind of see, like, the possessions and the shots and all that kind of stuff. I know people do pay for it. What's funny is I pay for the live streams, and I don't ever freaking live stream. So I should maybe take away the live streams and pay for the stats, or actually live stream. So if you guys would watch any of our live streams, you know, add that in the comments. Be like, yeah, Johnny Boy, I would love to watch a live stream. In which case, I would consider live streaming again, which is something we could do because, you know, you can live stream and post the video. Because regardless, I'm going to be posting these color commentating, like, you know, waiting for FC DOS or MLS or someone to give me a call. Just be like, hey, you can retire from coaching. You know, you can be a commentator, make triple the amount. I'm like, whoosh, you know, hard to say no to that. Then I could be a soccer YouTuber, as everyone knows, or a futsal YouTuber if it works out, you know, because my favorite club is Master Joga. My favorite futsal team used to be LDN. They're now fallen to second. Sorry, Jamie. I don't know you personally, but maybe we could scrimmage one day, Jamie. You can help my channel go from 700 to a lot. Oh, guys, by the way, we went from 690 subscribers to like 700 over posting these videos. So, you know, we've gained some subscribers. We hit the 700 mark, only 300 away from getting road to 1,000. So please help us out. It looks like that was halftime. Second half lineup, we got myself, we got Diego, we got Thomas, we got the tantalizing Darren, and we have a Giovanni in goal. Haram's kickoff. Haram kicks off. They reset. Brendan Lee with the ball. He's dribbling around. I'm pressuring, and I think I win that. Yeah, and I do a little scoop to Diego. Didn't really work out. Darren gets the ball. Resets with Gio. Gio steps on. He's looking around. He only has 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Oh, no, but he loses out. Haram's on the counter. Haram's going to shoot. They're 1v1 with Darren, though. Thomas comes to double team. Nice little double team. I'm not doing any defense, and that looks like our kick it. So, my bad editing. Don't even know what happened there. Darren dribbling to the left because Diego steps on it. Resets, kind of. Going to switch. Oh, what a fake switch. Diego, what a crack. Pass it to me, back post. I give it to Darren, back post. Wasn't that great of a pass by me, honestly. I could have set him up a little better, but obviously Darren's, you know, professional. So, finish, Darren. Jeez. I don't even think Darren be watching these videos. Watch the videos, Darren. They're funny. They're cool. And subscribe. Thomas, nice. Splits 2 defenders amazingly. We're in a 3v2 counter. Diego's 1v1 here, though. He's going to give it to me back post. I'm going to try to set him up. Again, I do not set Diego up very well. Gio tries to give it to Darren. An awful pass. Unfortunate, Gio. Wow. Brendan Lee now on the ball. He's stepping around. No one's pressuring the guy, but I'm going to come and pressure him. Now I have to follow the runner. Yikes. So I'm trying to follow the runner, and they give it to him, and I do a little fake clap. Brendan Lee with a nice touch. We're double teaming him, sort of. They reset. Haram with a lot of possession again this half. Man, maybe I should really cut these videos, bro, because they... Oh, my God. Oh, Brendan Lee with a nice shot. They're kicking. Brendan Lee resets with... Who knows? Whoever's in the back here. This guy has the ball. Like I said, the VO. A bunch of clips there I didn't really catch. Diego does a little baby foul on Brendan Lee, but no one's calling it. Diego, precious. Ooh, I got a burp. Thomas wins the ball. Yes, Thomas on the counter. Diego on the counter. Diego shoots. Tries to do a nutmeg shot. Brendan Lee does a nice little block. I step on it. I reset. I give it out wide right to Thomas. Thomas dribbling in the middle. Gives it to Darren, who's literally in the middle. Yes, takes his guy down the line. Gives it to Thomas, who resets with Diego. There's dropped back on the left side. Switches it over to me on the right. I go 1v1. I cut inside. I shoot. Ooh, what a save. Darren resets with Gio. Gio's going to take a shot. Gio golazo. Giovanni. Looks like we made some subs now. We got George and Jardel on the court with Diego and Thomas. Haram FC did their kickoff. They're with the ball again. Gives it to Thomas, though. Gives it to Diego with the reset. Gives it out left to Jardel. Jardel picks at his headband, but he's looking good now. Switches it over to the right to Diego, who's going to take his space down the line. Tries to do a pass. Messes it up, but he does a scoop pass to Thomas, who does a left foot volley. Unfortunate finish. Haram kickoff, or goal kick. They're in possession. Oh, I think, did he do a give and go? Okay. I thought he made Diego for a second, guys. Yeah, my bad. He tries to cross. Unfortunate. Our kick in. Thomas to George. George turns. He's looking around. He's going to switch it. All right. Nope, he's not. He's going to step on it. He's fake switched it. He's going to pretend. Oh, now he switches it to Diego. Oh, tries to get back to him. Oh, but Jardel, good speed. Gives it to, saves it. Gives it to Diego. Diego's dribbling on the line. Ooh, what a mag. He's dribbling on the line continuously. Gives it out wide left to George. He's going to put it back in the middle. He's going to shoot. He's going to do something cool. He's going to give it to Thomas. Thomas finished. Yeah, baby. What a golazo. The little team goal. Another cool thing about futsal is just like it's so action packed. You know, you basically went from like your defensive third all the way to the attacking third in like 10 seconds. Not even, like probably less. Gio throws it to Diego, who's going to dribble, who's going to reset. He's looking up. He's shielding the ball. Continues to shield the ball. He's looking at what to do. He doesn't really know what to do. That might be twice at the keeper. That might have been twice at the keeper, but maybe they touched it and the VO didn't catch it, so we're just going to ignore it. Haram now with the ball. Tries to get past Diego, but Diego steps on it now. He's pretty sure he subbed. Yeah, Nick's on the court. Diego did sub. Thomas is going to win the ball here. Unfortunate. Haram is able to keep possession. Brendan Lee takes on Jardel. Little right foot scissor goes left. Resets with this guy here who's in the middle of the court. He's looking around, steps, trying to give it back to Brendan Lee, who does get it back. Oh, he splits two defenders, though. B. Lee does. Oh, what a save by Gio. Good job. Haram corner. They reset with their corner, pass it all the way back to their goalkeeper, who's thinking about shooting, but gives it to Jardel, who does this outside of the foot shot that didn't work out. But Haram still with the ball. He gives it out wide left to, I'm pretty sure it's Brendan Lee, who's going to do a nice pass to Gio, thank God. Gio throws it to Jardel. Unfortunate touch. Haram with the ball. He passes it to George. Thank you, Haram. George to Trent. Back to George. Gives it to Jardel, who gives it to Trent. Unfortunate. Trent, yes, getting his minutes this day. We have 4 subs now. Because we weren't sure if Trent was going to be able to play, but we wanted Trent to, play. And then Trent's feeling good, so we did the 4 subs, and it's working out. So basically, everyone kind of has a sub, or we're not subbing in 2s. We're just subbing in like whoever's next, because we're such a fire squad. It doesn't matter who next. Next up, boy. Haram's goalie catches it in the air, like a football player. He looked fresh. Jardel resets with George. George dribbles to the left, gives it to Trent. Trent saves the ball, gives it back to George on the reset. George is looking around, does a little fake shot pass thing. He's going to reset it with Gio. Gio's going to hit it over the top. Lied. He's going to give the ball to Haram, but they gave it away. George gets the ball. He gives it out to the left to Nick. Nick tries to shoot. Unfortunate. Haram, goal kick. Haram with a nice little spell of possession of 3 passes so far, but they've already crossed the half court. They're already under an attacking opportunity. Our goal kick. Gio with the ball. He's looking around. He rolls it over to Jardel. Jardel resets with Trent. Trent steps on it. He's dribbling. He does a little fake. George has the ball. George loses out. Brendan Lee's going to finish. Oh, yes, Gio. What a save. Gio with a nice bowling roll to Jardel. Jardel 3v2 gives it to Nick. Back post to Trent. Trent takes a nice little touch. He's probably going to have to reset here in this situation. Gives it to Jardel. Jardel's going to give it back to Gio. That might be 2 touches. That might have been 2. Gives it to Trent. Trent to George. George tries to give it to Nick. Unfortunate our kick in, but Trent gives it to Nick now. He steps on it. He's going to reset with Gio, who has crossed half court. So it doesn't matter how many times we want to find the guy. It's all legal. Jardel tries to find George. Doesn't work out. And their goalkeeper shoots. And our goal kick. Gio's going to go with a long throw to Trent. Trent in the corner now. He's 1v1 in the corner. Keeps the ball in play. Resets with George, who's going to look around. Tries to give it to Nick. But Brandon Lee does a nice little step. He's going to take everyone on. He gives it out wide right to this guy who slips. Gives it to George, who's on the counter to Nick. Nick's going to finish 1v1 with the keeper. Ooh, what a save. Goalie. Oh, and Brandon Lee kept it on the court. Wow. He's going to slow down the game. Do a little pausa. Calm the game down. Slow it down. Slow it down. As he's trying to do. He does a little pullback to his boy. And, oh, they have a nice little sub. We're man-to-man, it looks like. Nice little spell of possession by Haram. We're doing a light press. We are winning, guys. I'm pretty sure. So, no need to, go full-out press or whatever. Just take care of the lead. Goal differential does matter, but it's better to, keep the goal differential that we have than to let them chip away and let them get momentum. Because momentum in futsal is everything, okay? If you are a futsal coach of youth kids and you are about to get destroyed, please, please, please don't forget about your timeout. The amount of people that forget about their timeout to get one per half, per team. Use your timeout. Just a tactic that it would be kind of cool in soccer, I don't know, a timeout a half, a minute in soccer. I think that would be pretty cool. I know people are hating on the timeouts, but I feel like the people that hate on timeouts are the ones that don't play futsal. You play futsal, timeout can get clutch. You don't have to use your timeout, but I like to use our timeout, even if it's just for fun. It makes the futsal games feel a little bit longer, And I'm not trying to leave. I love futsal. So much fun. Haram keeping possession again. This guy here on the ball. I really wish they had numbers or names or something. So, I'm sorry, guys, if I'm saying y'all's name or just not calling you anything. Jardel, what a finish. Good job. And Haram, kickoff. Okay, so here we go. He's dribbling 1v1 versus Trent. He's going to give it out wide right to this lefty here, who is an absolute beast. That guy might sign the kid, because he's a beast. Gio, long throw over to Nick. Nice touch, Nick. He's going to reset with George. George looking around, taking his space down the middle because they're not pressuring. Gives it Jardel, who checked in the middle, who's going to take on his guy 1v1. He's going to reset with George. George's going to step on it. He's going to give it to Nick. Gio's crossing half court so we can use him. Oh, nice little flick to Trent. Trent with the volley. Ooh, James Rodriguez, Trent. You James Rodriguez, Trent. Dang, James Rodriguez World Cup. If you don't know, you should go look it up. Guys, get your ball knowledge up, okay? If you don't know Demba Ba, if you don't know Post Malone, if you don't know James Rodriguez, is a problem. Oh, Trent. Thought Trent was going to finish that. He almost volleyed it over the keeper. Nice little inside the foot volley. What a pass by George with the give and go. Nick gives it back to him. Now they reset. They're only passing with each other, it looks like. Resets with Jardel. Jardel's going to give it out wide right to Nick, who gives it in the middle to George. Jeez, now Nick's on the ball. Nick's dribbling. Nick's going to go 1v4 because he can. It's because you can. Why not, Why not? It's like a kid that just learned how to dribble and then they realize they're the best and then they're ball hogs. But Nick's not a ball hog. Nick's the opposite of a ball hog. Penal? Yes, penal. Trent, first game back with Master Joga. Yes, scores this penal, baby. Let's go. Things we love to see is Trent on the score sheet. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Confidence builder. Trent gave me a huge confidence boost the other day in penalty shootout. So, not to let you guys know everything that happened, but unless you follow us on social media, then you do know what happened. So try not to follow us on social media, but try not to pay attention too much because these videos are going to come out. But if you do want to know already and you want to just ruin it, then go ahead. What a finish, bro! Jeez, Johnny, freaking block a shot, bro. My God. I'm pretty sure Gio has more goals than me in general. Oh, no, I actually had a few this game. I'm dribbling down the line. I don't do nothing. I think I get a corner. Yeah, scoop corner to Diego. Diego's going to fake shot. Nice. Makes the guy jump. Every time someone jumps, I'm always like, Mario. You're like, Mario jumps. No? Okay, guys. Get your Nintendo knowledge up. Oh, and they score again. Jeez. This is what happens with our group sometimes. We take a lead and then we kind of just turn off a little bit, especially when you have me, Diego, and Darren on the court. You would think that we could defend, but apparently we cannot. Thomas tries to reset. Unfortunate. I'm over there chilling. I am not even trying to jog back. Okay, they're going to go 3v1 against Diego. He gives that wide right. But Thomas with the block. What a work ethic, Thomas. We love that. Oh, nice little silhouette to just keep the ball. Gives it out wide right. In the bottom corner to Diego, who tries to chip the goalie. Jeez, that would have been a clip. Haram with the ball now. Haram wide right, wide left. Oh, nice little scoop back post. Oh, Gio, good save. Corner. They take the corner now. Haram's going to step on it, reset. Yeah, they're going to reset all the way back. Thomas tries to win the ball. He does win the ball, but we don't keep the ball. I'm here pressuring this badass lefty. I'm sorry. Not a lot of cuss. Sorry. My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. Yellow card. Beep. Anyways. It won't happen again. I mean, it might, guys. Come on. It's my own YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Share with the homies. Darren over here with the ball. He's going to switch it back post to me. I'm looking around. I try to give it to Diego. Diego to Darren. Unfortunate that we don't keep the ball, but it's okay. Ah, Gio, what a save. Yes, good. It gives it to me. I try to give it to Diego, and I do give it to Diego. Push this guy off me. He's 1v1. He's going to shoot. Nice little save by their keeper. Good. Oh, and we keep possession again. Yes, yes, tantalizing Darren. Unfortunate. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas 1v1 in the back. Gives it to Diego on the left, who's going to dribble into the middle. He tries to go down the line. Unfortunate. And wow, they finish again. My gosh. We're down bad. We're down bad. Johnny to Thomas. Gives it to Diego, who gives it to Darren on the right. Down the line to me. I step on it. I'm shielding. I'm looking around. I give it to Thomas. Thomas gives it back to me. I give it to Gio. Bad, terrible ball. Clearance. Their goal kick now. Haram's looking around. He's about to do his goal kick. About to throw it in. Throws it out wide to the left. Brendan Lee taking his guy on 1v1. Dribbles. He dribbles. Continues. Resets. Now I'm defending the lefty. I don't follow my man. Diego has a nice little taking of the ball, but Haram's still in possession. Haram trying to make a comeback. Don't know if I used my timeout already. I guess it's a foul. Yeah, I guess they said it hit Diego in the hand. Haram's kicked. Yes, but Thomas gives it to me and I'm going to score. No, I don't. Our corner. Yep, I take the corner. I'm looking around. Try to give it to Darren. I don't. Their goalie is going to give it for a quick counter attack. They're 3v2 if they can play it. But Thomas wins it. Gives it to Diego, who saves it. I thought he was going to go out of bounds. Backheeled it out of bounds, though. And then Darren kicks it out of bounds. Haram with possession. They reset. Their goalkeeper's trying to step up so he can get involved in the attack. Maybe they should have gone fifth attacker, guys. You know, because I'm pretty sure they're losing this game. Maybe they should have gone fifth attacker. I'm not going to give them more tactics. I'm here pressuring a little bit, very light pressure. We're still winning this game, I'm pretty sure. Brandon Lee shoots our goal kick, or our kick in from the left. Thomas to Darren, Darren to Gio, Gio to Darren. Darren's going to take his space on the left. We're 3v2 up if we can make it happen. Oh, yes, Darren. And I guess it was a foul? No foul? Free kick, our kick in. Darren to Diego. Block shot. They're 2v1 here. Diego's getting back. Now they're in a 2v2. Darren's coming back. Now they're in a 2v3, but they keep possession. Yes. They're kicking. Okay. So we all reset a little bit. Classic 4v4. 5v5. They keep possession. They kick it out of bounds. Vamos. Our kick in. Kind of near the corner. I give it to Thomas. If I lose out, we're going to win it back, though. And I win the ball. Yes. Here, shoot. Golazo. Ah, Post Malone. Dang it. Sorry, Posty. Haram with the ball. Darren wins it back. Gets our kick in. He resets with Thomas, who switches it to the right to Diego, who's going to take it down the line. Gives it to the middle to Thomas, who's going to take his space down the middle. He gives it to me. I'm holding up play. I give it back to Thomas. Thomas shoots. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. Haram, kickoff. Haram shoots from distance. Blocked by George. Looks like we made a bunch of subs. Finish the game out. Which is good because my group let in like 6 goals, I swear. This group here won't let in any goals. I have faith. Diego wins the ball. George is pressuring. Diego not pressuring. George pressuring this guy out here on the left, who tries to take him on. But Jardel's there to cover. Jardel wins the ball. Unfortunate. Their corner. They scoop here into the middle. This guy has a nice shot. We got to block these shots. He shoots. I think we did. No. Looks like it was a goal kick. Gio to Jardel, who gives it to who gives it to Diego in the middle, who's going to lose out here. Please make the save. Yes, Gio with a save. Oh, hits Post Malone. Jardel clears. Yeah, why not? Nick's going to go pressure over here on the right. Haram with a nice pass down to their forward. He's going to take on the whole team, but George wins out. Then Jardel. Now we're going to counter 2v2. 2v2 counter. Jardel does a nice little right foot scissor, left foot push, and shot goes wide. Haram, goal kick. They're keeping possession here. Holding it. Oh, awful pass, though. Unfortunate. George 1v1. Shoots. Yeah, George. Terrific. Georgie. Their kickoff, but now it's 1v1 with Diego. They give it straight to us. Diego with the golazo. Ooh, Chips Ahoy, baby. Yeah. I love that. Things you love to see. Looks like Diego subbed off for Trent. Give Trent a couple more seconds before the end of the game. Looks like we're going to come out of this game 6 points in our first league. First 2 games, 6 points. Things you love to see. George to Trent. Trent trying to get on the score sheet one more time. Nick has the ball, gives it back to Trent. Trent's 1v1, tries to go for a meg. He's trying to get at least 1 meg before the game's over, which would be nice. Oh, and Haram kicks it out of bounds. Nick to George, back to Nick, back to George, looking around, back to Trent. Trent tries to reset with Gio. Gio wasn't ready. Just kidding, it was a bad pass, though, to be fair. Haram does a little kick in. Trent tries to win out. They're going to shoot. Radio. Oh, Trent with the ball given to Gio. Gio lets it go because he can't pass it back to the goalie twice, and that was Trent's first game. But he blocks the goal kick, or blocks the corner. And that looks like it is game. Let's go, vamonos. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. If you even made it this far, please like, please subscribe, please comment. Please share with the homies. Road to 1K. Please help us get to that. Lots of love, you guys. If you want to keep watching these videos, like I said, please subscribe. Put on the bell or whatever. Lots of love. Peace.